Mindful Business Evolution, the podcast where networking, mindset, and technology converge to empower success. In today's fast paced world, navigating the complexities of business while nurturing personal growth can often feel like a daunting task. Hello and welcome to Mindset Monday. My name is Heather and I am your host here on Mindful Business Evolution, Mindset Monday. We come together every week to choose and decide how we are going to show up in the world. It's important because our mindset determines our whole lives. I'm so blessed to be here and work with you on this. Mindset's been a really important piece of my journey, and I'm excited to share it with you. We are currently reading Jamie Kern Lima's book, Worthy: How to Believe You Are Enough and Transform Your Life. This is a fantastic book, especially if you've never really delved into the world of limiting beliefs. And today, that is what the chapter is about. It's about how to identify those beliefs. What are you saying to yourself that you might not realize is holding you back? And she talks a lot about her weight and how her weight has held her back, which is definitely something I personally can relate to. Obviously, if you're watching, you know I'm not a stick figure, and I've struggled with my weight my whole life, but that doesn't change the value that I provide to the world. So I keep showing up here, and I hope you will too. So there were a couple of really good quotes that she threw in this week that I wanted to share with you. I pencil starred them here. Each time a woman stands up for herself, without knowing it, possibly without claiming it, she stands up for all women. Oh, every time, each time a woman stands up for herself. It's so important that we are doing that, just simple thing, standing up for yourself. And what could that look like? There's some resources. If you have the book, you can go to worthybook.com/resources and you can get some worksheets to fill out, which are pretty fantastic worksheets. Um, I like how she calls the limiting belief system our BS belief system. It's BS because we've been programmed with this story that isn't ours, that is the societal story. We're born into a story, and the things around us give us messages to how we fit into that story, and that's what we're breaking out of. So when we take a minute and look at our lives in this way and identify some limiting beliefs, then you can start to change your thought processes and your actions so that you can keep showing up despite them. And then eventually your neural pathways will create new paths and better belief system for yourself, but you have to practice it first. You have to create those neural pathways first. So she literally broke down her belief system around her weight. When I fit into a certain size jeans, then I will have peace. And then she rewrote that for herself. If a belief costs you your peace, it's too expensive. If a belief costs you your peace, it's too expensive. So this book is fantastic, and I can't even tell you how awesome it is that it breaks the limiting beliefs down like this. The limiting beliefs I found the hardest are the ones that I couldn't identify, and that's when working with Trish has been so helpful for me. So Life and Work with Trish Tatarek, and she's fabulous, but finding someone that can help you identify those so you can't see your blind spots. So it just is really nice when you can find somebody to help you with that. So another resource I found was limiting beliefs often come up for me in strong response. So that could be whoa, anger response, or like I don't really feel good about myself response, something really strong. So my my friend Monica from Monica Today, she introduced me to Byron Kate's work. And what this work does is it asks you to um, basically work through it. So I have a little cheat sheet here. Um, what made you sad, angry, hurt? What created the strong feeling? Like write it out. Then you're going to ask yourself, is that true? Can you 100% know that that's true? Can you absolutely know that's true? How can you react when you believe that thought? Like, what does that thought cause you to do? And what would you do without that thought? And then you turn it around so you can try to see the other side of the situation. What if someone did that to you? And how did that feel? Would that feel for you? And is that true? Can you know that that's true? And it helps you just to be really more open in a situation and understand someone else's side and to break down what's causing these really big moments that make you not happy and disturbing your peace. So when you find your peace, you know that you're in it. So on our 4 agreement card of the day this week, we got a cute little kitty on the front here, and she's got some yarn. I'm gonna say she because she's got extra big eyelashes. And I feel like they painted her as a she, and we do a lot of she stuff around here, right? So take your life and enjoy it. Have you ever seen a cat with ball of yarn? Have you ever tried to been a crocheter with a cat with a ball of yarn? It's fun and annoying. We love it. Um, this card says, you are alive. So take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to be loved, and to share your love. Just to take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. Enjoy your life. Peace comes now, not later. So finding that inner peace while we're in whatever situations we are in is going to help us live that life. One of the things I found that really helps tap into that peaceful and grace is generosity. And that's our 52 essential conversations card today, generosity. Describe a time when someone shared something with you or helped you when the person did not have to. How did it make you feel? How can you be generous with your things, your time, and your feelings? A time when someone was generous and they didn't. I feel like I am surrounded by generous people. I um I think I'm generous. I do try to be generous and I'm willing to give you things if I don't need it. Yeah, you can have it. Or I have this thing, or I know somebody. I love to connect people to things. So I know it makes me feel better when I don't feel good and I'm able to do something for somebody else. And then when somebody else is able to do something for me, it makes my heart full and makes me take a moment and be grateful for them because without them, I wouldn't have the thing. It could be simple as giving me some toilet paper on a rough day, right? So sometimes we just need things, and sometimes somebody just appears with it and you don't even know how. Thank you to the powers that be, because life happens for us, right? And that's one of the things I love about Mindset Monday is taking the power over our thoughts. And it helps us to cultivate our futures by choosing to deciding how we're going to show up. And you get to choose and decide how you are going to show up. I get to choose and decide how I'm showing up, and it makes me so happy. I'd love to share with you that I'm specializing helping leaders stand out online effectively and consistently, supporting your goals with animated graphics are back. So if you need a graphic animated, just let me know. I'd be happy to help you out with that. Social media mentoring, we are doing that over in the Empowered Women's Hub. And the biggest thing over there is those power hours where we connect, we work our social media accounts, and we ask questions with each other and share information so we can all learn and grow and be better and do better together. And that is the power of community. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mindset Monday. I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. So you have time to process this, and I have time to process this before we move on. So remember, you are worthy, and we are tackling those limiting beliefs. I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Namaste. Mwah.